In your opinion, what is the best gaming platform, and are PC gamers really superior to console players? Hello everybody, it's me again. Welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from my new background, I'm in a new apartment. I moved, so at the moment I'm waiting for my broadband to be installed, so I had to put pause on my streaming. So I decided to make a couple of videos for my YouTube channel. I'm kind of like, I don't know, woke up today feeling my hair. This was supposed to wash out really quickly, but it's been there for a month and a half now. It was red, now it's pink, so I'm kind of going with eager vibes. So in this video today we're gonna be answering some of the gamer questions. I found the list online, so I decided to, it's a list of 50 questions, so I decided to pick 15 questions. I have them on this little paper, so if I'm looking down, that's me reading the questions. Let's answer some questions. So the first question is, favorite game of all times. So my favorite game of all times is Sims. I've played Sims since the first one came out, and I'm still playing it until this day. I've been with them from the first year, and I've celebrated their 20th birthday, and I was like, it's been 20 years. Oh my god, that's a long time to play a game. But yeah, Sims is definitely my favorite game of all times. So the second question is, what's a game you thought you'd like but you actually hated? So hated is kind of like a strong word. I didn't hate the game, but like when I bought my PS4, everybody was raving about Death Stranding. I thought it would be a great game. I thought I would like it. I bought it, but I absolutely didn't like the game. So that's one of the games I thought I would like it. Had lots of good reviews, lots of people like it looks amazing. I don't say the game is bad. The game is actually good. The story is amazing. I just don't like it. I don't enjoy playing it as I thought I would, and as many people say it is. Maybe one day I do finish it, but no, I thought I would like it, and just no thank you. I'm gonna pass on that. Third question is, what game you didn't expect to enjoy but ended up liking? So I didn't expect to enjoy Warzone, to be honest, and I'm really loving it. Not as much to play it every single day, but I do enjoy playing it. I usually play with one of my friends, and when he texts me that he's online, so that's when I play. But if you want to join a game of Warzone with me or with him, just send me a message, like we're definitely gonna do. But yeah, I don't usually like shooter games, first person shooter games or army games, but yeah, I'm really enjoying Warzone. It's really fun when you're playing with friends, not so much with random people, but with friends definitely. I'm enjoying the game. The fourth question is, what game did you spend most hours on? So that's easy to answer as well. It's also The Sims. I used to play it every single day for an entire day. My mom used to make me go outside. She didn't let me play The Sims with the amount of hours I spent on it. Second game I spent so many hours playing is Lord of the Rings Online. So I haven't played it for a while. So I literally had pause for 7 years, or I think more. But I have been playing Lord of the Rings since the game started, and you can check how many hours have you spent in-game. So on my main character, I spent almost 3 months of my life. So literally I spent almost 3 months now of my life in Lord of the Rings Online, and that's on my main. I have an alt as well, so God knows, I'd say it's been 4 months that I spent on Lord of the Rings Online, but like, imagine Sims, oh my god. The fifth question is, if you had to live in the world of the last game you played, what world would it be? It's Verdansk. So yeah, it's not a good world to live in. I played Phasmophobia before that, so either or, it's not a good world. But I grew up with the ghosts, so Phasmophobia would be what I prefer. Living with ghosts is better than war. That's for sure. Sixth question is, have you ever pretended to be sick to get out of something you could play a game? girl. Of course it did. I'm an introvert. Of course it did it. I skipped on so many people, like they invite me, oh, let's go here, let's go there, let's hang out, and yeah, sorry. Sorry everybody who I did that to. If I canceled throughout my life, the huge chance, there's a huge chance that I did it just so I can play games because I didn't feel like going out and socializing. So yeah, introvert's life. The next question is, in your opinion, what is the best gaming platform, and are PC gamers really superior to console players? I've been gaming on PC for most of my life, so I would definitely say for me, I prefer PCs over any gaming platforms. For me, it's because I don't like some of the games I do like playing with controllers, but I don't prefer them. So that is I like the option of having a mouse and a keyboard. It's easier to do things, at least for me. I just prefer PCs than using controllers. But I don't judge anyone. There shouldn't be no PC gamers. I wouldn't say they're really superior. Lots of people who play on PC are kind of judged from the other console players. Especially I notice that when I play Warzone. I understand why it is with Warzone, but usually, I don't know, people don't like PC gamers, and I'm just we're all here to enjoy games. Doesn't matter which platform you play. Truth to be told, PC gaming is expensive hobby. When you have a good PC, you don't only use it for gaming, you can use it for everyday use. So that is, in my opinion, why PCs are better. You get that usage out of them, let's say. You can say usage? I don't know, but let's roll with it. So you get that, you invest a lot of money, but you get a lot out of it. So you don't have to use it only for gaming, you get it for music, for YouTube, anything, for everyday life. So that is kind of advantage that PC has over the consoles. For me, PC is way worth it than consoles. The next question is, what is the best weapon you've ever used in a game? So usually when I have to, depends on what game you play. So if you play something where you can choose hunters, mages, all that kind of stuff, bows, I don't know, you always go with hunters. So I always use bows, and I love bows. I always wanted to shoot a bow in real life and everything. I just find it really, really interesting, really fun. And funny story with that, we had a festival in the city where I live now in Ireland, and there was a guy, he had a thing where you can shoot with bows and arrows, and he was explaining, I was oh, of course I'm gonna shoot it, I'm gonna shoot from the bow and arrow, and that's my long time wish. So he got there, he was trying to explain to me how to hold a bow, and I already knew because from all the gaming. And he was oh, you are you sure you have never shot for shot? Are you sure you never use bow and arrow? I was yeah. He was oh, you hold it really well. You have a good technique for someone who never had a actual bow and arrow in their hands. I was well, thanks to all the gaming. I actually knew how to hold a bow and arrow, even though I never used them in real life. But next question. Have you ever had to stop playing a game because it was too scary? Yes. One of the reasons, yes. I can't lie, I'm not gonna lie, I did do that. I'm kind of as I mentioned in my first video, I kind of struggle with anxiety. So it's not sometimes it was too scary, but not in a way that there's a jump scare or something. I didn't think it was too scary for me to finish, so I would stop it and I would ask my brother or someone, or I would just skip that part if I can. I would be no, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm that type of person. I'm just gonna skip it. But not so lately, because Warzone, I didn't play all the shooting games as well, because it does kind of put the pressure on me, spikes my anxiety when people are trying to chase me. But lately, no, I'm just whatever, if I play Warzone, I'm just gonna jump. If someone jumps at me, I don't care. It's not that kind of it's not happening anymore. But yeah, I did stop playing games before if it was too scary. I can't remember which ones, but I definitely did it. Next question is, if the video games did not exist anymore, what would you do? Cry? So I hope that video games don't stop existing, because that is my way to get away from reality, to have my peace of mind, to relax. And I don't know what would I do, because now in this week that I can't play games properly, I can play them, but I can't do anything else. It's really hard. I don't like. I love playing games. That's something I've been doing all my life. That's something I really enjoy. So I just hope they don't stop. They just continue on growing and developing. I'll be there. I'll be playing every single game I want. I just don't want them to go away. Please don't. What's the game you spent most amount of money on? Well, we definitely know that as well. The Sims. Sims 1, 2, and 3. I had all the expansions. Every single expansion that came, like, my parents were the ones who paid for it first, but now I'm paying for all of them. And it is a lot of money that you have to put in if you want to enjoy the game. So thank you to my parents. And yeah, The Sims is where I spent the most money on. Next question. Are there any games you're really bad at? Yes. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like strategies. And even though I enjoy Warzone and shooting games, I'm not the best at it. I play them for fun. So yeah, shooting games, strategies, they're not my strong suit. Next question. What is more important, action or story? I'd say both of them are important, because you can't enjoy a game if there's no story. Both are equally important, because if the action is not good, you're not going to play it. If the story is not interesting, you're not going to play it. But like, that's my opinion. I like listening to stories. I like the story time. So as I said, Death Stranding has a great story. I played all the Witchers with stories, more story. I love the Assassin's Creed. So I do enjoy story times in the games. So yeah, equally. If you could marry any game character, who would it be? It would definitely be Geralt. If you know, you know. But yeah, I would marry Geralt, definitely. And the last question of the day. Would you rather have loads of time to play games, but only be able to buy 2 games a year? Or be able to buy loads of games, but never have much time to play them? So definitely the first one. I would love to have lots of times to play games, but only be able to buy 2 games a year. So definitely yes. I would love more time to play games, but less games. Because why would you buy like 10 games if you don't have time to play them? Just stupid decision. Don't do that. Don't buy too many games if you're not gonna finish them. So yeah, those are all the questions. So I'm gonna link the website where I found the questions in the description, because there was 50 questions and I only chose 15 not to make this video too long. But let me know in the comments, what would your answers be? Would you respond the same, or do you have different opinions? I'm gonna link all the social media, my Twitch channel and everything in the description. And I hope to see you in one of my streams next week, because this week we're on a pause. So thank you all for watching and hope to see you soon. Bye!